Hot on the heels of the news that the BYD Seagull is destined for foreign shores and massive numbers in their recent sales here in China, I've taken the step up and going for a drive in the BYD Seagull. This is the base model. It's got a few summers, but this is a car that obviously the world has been waiting for and China has fallen in love with. Let me take you for a look around this car in this video, and let's try and find the little nooks and crannies and spaces and what's on offer in terms of this car in advance of maybe you being able to buy one in the future. So I've taken a look at this car on a number of occasions on showroom floors and recently at the Shanghai Auto Show. What we see is this car has got a few summers on it. I'm estimating at least 2 years by the looks of it. Now let's take a look inside, see what we've got in terms of fundamentals. Now this vehicle has got a leather trim, we can see. A little bit of weathering on this leather, and it's some sort of what used to be some sort of musk or pink type color, but it's still, you can see the seats, despite others having criticism of the styling and the rest of that, I'm quite fond of what they've got here, because you can see that the headrest style is rather sporty and the rest of it. And what we love to see, and you know if you've watched my other videos, I do like a car that works like a car. So too frequently in China, we've seen that the vehicle makers here and designers do like to copy the Tesla, saying, we make electric cars, let's make Teslas. Whereas we see with this BYD is that everything where it should be. So here on this side, we look to have turn indicators. We've got light stalks and controls. Looks like we've got an auto setting for lights along with the normal sorts of controls you'd experience. Now we've got some sort of, and we'll have to get back to you about what that means there. You can see that it's got some sort of, looks like, I'm pressing that, it's not doing anything. Not sure what that is. You might want to say in the comments what you think it is. We've got classically here on the steering wheel, looking across here, is that we've got controls here for rotating the screen. Not a large screen, but a screen nonetheless. And we see here while we're doing it, let's just punch some buttons and see what sort of responsiveness we get from this. Look, I've heard criticisms about the processor speed, but look, who even uses the screen these days? And we see here that it's nice that the rental car company have put a little phone holder there, because we tend to just use a phone for most of our navigation and sort of personal entertainment things as well. Now this being the base model as well, I expect that this is just a standard cruise control here with probably a set and reset to turn on and off. We've got a horn in the middle here where we expect it to be. That's a design rule usually. We've probably got ability to, oh, there we go. So pressing that speaker button. Chu Shanghai. Whoa, shush. Oh, okay, it looked like it tried to pick up some English there. We'll move on from that. Obviously, if you've got your phone hooked up to this unit as well, you can do some call type functions. You got volume up and down. It looks like we've got some arrow buttons here as well. Not doing anything. And we've got standard sorts of controls there. Let's have a look over here. And we see that we've got wiper controls here. And let's press the button. No button press on the end, so that does nothing. We'd expect it to wash the windows, but it looks like we probably, there we go. So we're pulling on the handle. Oh, and that big one single wiper is doing a job on the windscreen, despite the lack of shui. There doesn't seem to be a lot of water inside this car, and not that clean either. Anyway, let's have a look and see what else we can find. Now, I have already driven the BYD Dolphin recently, and you can see here, look at these nice tactile buttons. Lots of these minimalistic Tesla copying cars in China. They avoid having buttons, which makes no sense at all. It costs you virtually nothing to have a set of buttons and have a car really usable on the basis of it. So we see that you press the button here at the end in to put the vehicle in park, and we roll up for drive, we roll down for reverse. We've got a sport mode button by the looks of it. Not doing anything right now. Some sort of traction control. Auto parking, we'd like to see. Hazard lights, yeah, they work. Now that's a roll up action. AC on, fan speed, demister, and we've got a nice big rolly button there as well for the volume. We've got AC vents there that are manually controlled and work like AC vents in a car should do. And you see here also that we've got a little bit of a cubby hole. Let's get the phone down and record a little bit in here. So you can see that this vehicle's only got the one USB-A charge port, while we also see that the rental car company have supplied us with a couple of more charge sockets through the standard cigarette lighter adapter, which works just fine. I've got one of those on board if even needed. Little cubby hole under there. I do know and saw that when I put my phone here, this is a phone charger, not sure of the wattage. It's not ventilated. We've also got a place for a key to go in here, which we haven't been furnished with, which is a bit worrying. I don't know how to turn this vehicle on and off. Maybe it's with an app. Door bin, electric seat controls, no memory seat option by the looks of it, but we have got a little bit of adjustment there. Let's take a look in the back seat. That's locked. Let's have a look here. That's it. So we've got some sort of child safety locking system going on there. And what have we got for room inside here? Okay, I've criticised the BYD Seagull in the past for the upholstery weathering a bit, and I do worry a little bit about this hasn't been used much. These lasted quite nice. Styling, not too bad. Not sure about the pink colour. Got a little pocket behind there. We've also got a little recess there. No rear charging. Another pocket on that side. Door pockets. Okay, interesting. Look at this. It's a 4-seater. There's only a seatbelt on this side and this side, with only the center buckle system. No option to armrest there. Now we've got, okay, that's interesting. I've pulled on one of the releases to try and flip down our seats here. I've had it criticised, heard it said about these cars. Now this is awkward, particularly when you've got a camera in one hand. This is a tiny car, isn't it? We know it, we expect it. That's why we like it so much, because it's a city car. Not a lot of range in the battery, and a vehicle that I've already experienced and seen that you can get into nooks and crannies. So never mind that. Let's have a try and get this seat down. Now it does seem to need both hands to get this to release. I'm pulling up 2 webbing straps here, and we see, yeah, okay. Let me take you for a look at that. So probably a bit hard with the lighting the way it is, but we'll try and get in here. But you can see there's a recess. The seat back rises well above the seat base here in the back. I don't think you're ever going to sleep in this thing. Let's have a look and see. Now, we don't ever expect to see a spare tire in a Chinese-made vehicle, and we see that there's just a flat floor here, and that's basically the floor of the vehicle. So that's okay. Okay, let's just wrap up this video with just a little bit of a look in the front passenger side here, see what's on offer. Again, remember that this is the base model, so we do still have electric windows. We've got a traditional style of window opener here, vents, speaker, manual seat controls. You can slide that one back and forth. Oh, that's a bit grubby, isn't it? They could have given it to us a bit cleaner. And of course, a reminder, if you like this video and you like this content, then please like and subscribe, make a comment. I'd love to hear from you. We're going to drive this car for a few days, and I'll do a few more videos. We've got some lights overhead, a little vanity mirror, a little light overhead. Anyway, that's enough for this video. We'll see you in the next one. Keep an eye out. Of course, as I said, a reminder that I'll be doing more videos about the BYD Seagull. And if you like this content, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. And here we are doing a little bit of testing near the Pants building in Suzhou, and we pulled into a park here. We've got half an hour to get the charging on. It's telling to only get half an hour. And let's check and see how our little BYD Seagull is going in the charge stakes. So it's got a bit of time to go, but can we see how many watts are going in? Not clearly here. Let's check the dashboard. Let's check inside the dashboard of our BYD Seagull and see how it's going with the charging. So you can see there, 42 kilowatt charging at the moment, 36%. It's 47 minutes going to take, but we've only got 25 because we want to get out of this spot in 20 minutes flat. Let's go.